About when you met Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, at the beginning, after the event, the dunk contest is over. I just like the other fan. I talked to him, and he's very nice. I mean, so I think that we get a good picture. But the thing is, the selfie didn't come out good. So I want the other one. The first, I mean, he ignored me, and then I followed him. I followed him. I was on his way, and so he pushed my stomach a little bit, and then I just keep following him. But finally, he approached to the board. He just want to take a picture in front of the board by himself. But some fans sneak in before me. Mainly they're like a lady or kids. But me, I mean, I'm not a kid. I'm not a lady, so that's why I cry a little bit. I look at Chanel. I mean, like request to have a second shot. So he just shook his head, but finally he agreed to take a picture. And after I take a picture, I mean,
So was there like people convincing him or let him? Did he decide to take another
yeah,
picture?
yeah, yeah. He saw me.
But
I didn't stand like too far away from him. I mean, yeah, I just cried in front.
so he had a little tear, and then
Yeah,
Shaquille
yeah,
O'Neal was like,
yeah,
"Oh, I feel kind of bad,"
yeah,
and
yeah.
took the picture. But he didn't have like people around him like, "Oh, I'll take a picture with this guy. He's crying."
No, the thing is that because like most people didn't saw me at the first time. Most people feel that's normal, but if a star don't want a picture with you, then you don't make it because you and him are on the same level. They feel normal. Like if a star ignore you, don't want a picture with you.
But you didn't feel any embarrassment that like you're crying because you couldn't take the picture. You didn't feel like that might be embarrassing. Or...
Yeah, but I need the second. The thing is that because I know after I get a picture, I can claim anything I want. Because nobody would know what's behind that. As long as if I get a picture, I feel I deserve it because I walk from LA to Sacramento for a cost 5,000 for like a 4,000.
What do you think? What do you think, Joseph?
I think walking from fucking LA to Sacramento is a
Yeah.
noble, honorable cause that very few human beings on this planet could do.
Yeah.
Would you ever if you met James Aspie and he didn't want to take a picture with you, would you cry?
I would definitely cry if James Aspie didn't want my picture.
You hear that, David? You're not alone.
You mean that Australian animal activist?
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
okay.
you cry too if James Aspie wouldn't take a picture with you?
Honestly, no. Why? Because he's not as big as Shaq O'Neal. But I would feel disappointed. I mean, I will just keep approaching him. Maybe I will say something he feels rude. Like, hey, I mean, sir, that's not nice. I mean, you are not that big. I mean, you
Probably
are.
telling me not that famous. You're not that famous, James Aspie.
Yeah, yeah,
You ain't that famous to ignore your number one fan. You ain't
Yeah.
that famous.
yeah.
That's how you gotta say. You gotta say, James Aspie, who the hell do you think you are? You think you're
Right.
some big shot? You think you're a fucking?
Yeah.
You think you're a rock star?
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a fucking Australian guy with a bad fucking tattoo, man.
Yeah.
You gotta tell him. You gotta
Yeah.
tell him. You gotta tell him, hey man, take a fucking picture with me.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't even cry a tear for you.